gap. But, oh well, what can I say? This gap is going to be easily defended by these troops. So this gap will probably lure the Nazis in, but then we should be able to very easily take them all out. So far we're gonna burn this house too, so that we would avoid
our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Unnecessary damage from their troops occupying houses. Okay, we did a great job there. Let's deal with these houses there.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
We still haven't ignited all of these houses. It looks like this job isn't such an easy job after all.
We cannot waste any time.
Okay, let's move here. Look at that, we burned these houses with civilians inside.
The Germans are advancing through the fields. Comrade Lieutenant, torch the fields before they push through. We've doused the fields with gasoline. Be careful, comrade.
Okay. I'm going to deal with a few other houses before I move out. And this house in particular could be a very well manned flanking position. And this house here could be so too. It looks like we're not the only ones torching this place.
We cannot waste any time.
And now we can move on to these there and deal with all of those positions. And so they're ready for anything. Very good to hear that. The northern part has been torched. Okay. We are going to cover this approach too. We want them to go straight into our line side and our line of fire. As you can see, they're not approaching to the wall. That puts them at a very weak position. Okay, we're going to upgrade these guys so that they could all be carrying flamethrowers. And now we have to go all the way around here, which is obviously going to be very difficult because there's only one spot that we can pass through, and still the Nazis are being lured in. The Third Reich, soldiers of the Third Reich. Okay.
Our forces are still in the fields.
We cannot let the Germans advance. Torch the fields now. Good job, comrade. Fritz will regret ever stepping foot on Soviet territory. No. We will get there. Combat engineers, we are on our way. You have done well holding off the fascisti, but we still need more time.
Okay.
The Germans will try and push through the town using armored vehicles. Place mines and demolition charges along the roads to stop their advance.
Now our units are taking damage, so the battle starts. It looks like something's up here. Maybe maybe this unit is
Sir,
going to
mines won't be
recover.
enough if their vehicles push through. We can use those T-34s too.
Negative. Those assets are acquired elsewhere. Make do with what you have.
Okay. And so far, as you know, we have a lot.
Combat engineers. Engineers move up. Yet to work, men.
This
On our way.
facility here is extremely well defended. Against any kind of
Something symbolic. Engineers on the way.
armored car. So sure, as you can see, these medics have gave him something,
We'll get there.
but
Ready your weapons, comrades, and remember, the train yard must be protected at all costs.
all right. I would gladly build some more troops.
Shit! Ibat, Kapat! Scout car inbound!
Place more mines on the roads. More German vehicles are sure to come.
Here we have 1, 2, 3 mines. And so as you can see, we're doing a great job. They quickly retreated. Now they're sending another squad.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
They shouldn't be able to effectively attack us. And with the use of a flamethrower, we can always do a lot of damage to them. I've set up flamethrowers all over the place, so if they go any close to our position, any closer to our position, we're gonna take them out. And even the machine guns shouldn't be able to get close enough, or we're gonna just simply squash them. As you can see, they're doing a lot of damage. Without the flamethrowers, things may not work out very well. They got hit with 1 mine, 2 mines now. And so it's time for us to deploy more mines. Oh no. We are taking reasonable damage. They are not stopping. More scout cars are here. At least we have some of these grenades here. Oh no. For as long as we have grenades,
Ready for assignment.
then we're not completely down. I'm going to use these engineers to mine all of these areas.
Combat engineers are standing by.
As you can see, we are doing this effectively. They need to retreat.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
And they're clearing this wire. And look at that. They got caught. Now this armored car should just go close enough
More of our troops have been lost.
so that we can throw a bunch of grenades onto them. Done. Okay. We're going to create a lot more squads for ourselves. We don't have enough resources. Oh no. They are not joking here. As you can see, we lost our squad defending this position here.
Conscripts have arrived.
Alright. We're gonna send these there. more resources. Without the resources, we can take out their positions.
More conscripts at our disposal.
Good, more conscripts.
A squad of infantry has been killed.
We'll take the
Before
charge.
retreat.
Okay, go here and create a mine.
Almost done. We're moving out the last of the tanks.
Now here,
Fresh conscripts. The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
it's too much for us to handle, as you can see. I actually even underestimated their capability to fight us,
More of our troops have been
strangely.
lost.
Multicultural won't do so well there. Now that we have some of these grenades,
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
we could do
More
some
conscripts at
damage.
our disposal.
We should all probably just retreat in here and
The enemy has killed another
defend
infantry
these
squad.
positions. Prevent the Germans from securing the training. Okay. We shall try to do so with utmost efficiency.
A squad of infantry has been
Okay,
killed.
that's fine.
Death before retreat.
There's no way for us to effectively destroy these armored cars, not that I can find a way to do so. We need to issue instructions
Brave infantry
more
have made the ultimate sacrifice.
engineers
Cheat activated.
who could very well build mines.
Tanks. We won't be able to stop them.
There is nothing more you
Oh
can do.
no, look at
To
that.
the bridge.
Okay, so we shall fall back to the bridge then. I'm going to push in order for them to get the hell out of
Can't
here.
hold them off any longer. Fall back to
No.
the bridge.
Let's all fall back here. As you can see, the tanks, Panzer Force, wouldn't be able to stop us.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
We have been overrun. They have been cut off. Mission has been completed. This defensive operation was very difficult.
I can still see their faces as they stood there, stunned.
We sacrificed a few to save a city. You showed great courage that day, comrade.
Abandoning my men showed great courage.
Yes! We were victorious! We faced an enemy that seemed unstoppable. We did what was necessary to keep the Germans from taking Moscow. You had proved you were ready for the difficult challenge we faced at Mzinsk.
What was asked of our men at Mtsensk approached the impossible.
Let's find out what happened there. Mtsensk, October 1941. That's almost the very end of a very effective Nazi campaign in the east. After that, they were on the defense for some time in the Moscow area. After the desperate ploy to slow the German advance, Churkin and Isakovich fell back to Mtsensk, a fortified village barely 60 kilometers from Moscow. The Wehrmacht would come in great numbers with powerful panzer tanks, and the Soviets could not rely on scorched earth too close to the capital. With only a handful of Maxim machine guns and anti-tank weapons, Churkin's division would be spread thin and vulnerable to flanking. With no Soviet armor to oppose them, the panzers would surely overwhelm Mtsensk and secure a path to Moscow. We leafed through a series of the front newspaper. I came across the following phrase in the leading article: "The much battered enemy continued his cowardly advance." Vasily Grossman, Soviet war correspondent.
Deactivated.
I'm freezing out here. Let's shoot these crowds and get back to the village.
German infantry approaches the ridge in great numbers. Although our weapon support is limited, we must hold these 3 positions. More Maxim HMGs will arrive soon. But for now, you must rely on conscripts and good cover. When an opportunity presents itself, we will push forward and secure the roads into Mtsensk.
Just as you say, transfer orders: withdraw the target unit from the battlefield, used to reclaim the unit's population cost. And here we can mobilize some more conscripts. As you can see, these Nazi soldiers are dressed with winter uniforms, so they are not completely without morale. Furthermore, what else is out here? We'll just try to defend these positions here. There's quite a view
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
of them. 3 positions for us to defend here. Okay. This machine gun, unfortunately. Yeah, it's good enough. But it's not hitting them very well. It's hitting this wall. Oh no.
Maxim gunner down. Recruit that MG.
We'll have to do so. And we're going to retreat a little bit, so that they could go a little bit closer.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Don't know where exactly I could fit these troops, but I think that this is a very good opportunity. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna move the MG a little bit.
You may now dispatch Frontoviki conscript squads. These soldiers have access to Molotov cocktails and submachine guns.
Enemy flamethrower! Fire!
German mortars in the woods! Push up and take them out, quickly!
They are coming down the central road.
They're pinned down, but they were not making enough damage. Frontovsky console can be upgraded with a submachine gun. What do you mean?
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Hold fire until this other
Squad of
attack.
infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Oh no. Defend all 3 territories on the bridge. Okay.
More of our troops have been lost.
This guy needs to
Front of
position
conscripts
himself
ready for deployment.
on a different position. In here we should be able to do so much more damage. Now as you can see, we are hitting them a little bit better. And so we can move forward
The enemy
now.
has killed another infantry squad.
Good. Now we should be able to
Take that
work it
German
out well.
flamethrower.
Oh no!
Frontoviki squads have arrived to fight. A squad of infantry has been
We
killed.
shall
Death before retreat.
move a squad to the last strategic point. It looks like
Cheat activated.
we're losing ground.
Panzer Grenadiers to the north. Suppress them before they can grenade our trenches.
Bounds the grenadiers.
The
That looks
Germans
like
are
an
overtaking the ridge. Push them
anti-tank
back.
rifle.
Fight to reclaim the sector. Do not submit.
Okay. These guys will have to be very brave at what they could do and do
Use
all
the
the
HMG to
necessary
suppress those
damage.
Panzer Grenadiers.
Okay, you try to do so. We'll see if he can do so. And
Deploying additional Maxim squads to the ridge, Commander.
okay,
Frontoviki conscripts ready for deployment. Frontoviki squads have arrived to fight.
all right. Look at that. Look at that. Let us move. Let's see which positions can be very well used by these guys.
Maxim HMGs on site.
We shall place them here with an idea that we can work this out
We have Frontoviki squads at our disposal.
and we'll move forward. Because we're not taking any damage, it should work out like a charm.
Frontoviki squads have arrived to fight.
Yeah, these two positions here should do all the necessary damage on them. Okay. These positions here are reasonably well secured. They flanked us already.
Conscripts ready for deployment.
If not for our reduced damage, or no damage at all,
Frontoviki squads have arrived to fight.
we would have been overwhelmed by now. Okay. Now, they have to move up.
German tanks, get down!
They need to move forward.
We have Frontoviki squads
Well,
at our
I'm
disposal.
sure that the German tanks would be so much more capable.
We cannot hold the ridge against these numbers. Commander, pull back your forces and begin to shore up defenses in the village.
Well, that's about time, isn't it? there is a bridge.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Unfortunately, the river has frozen, so it cannot
The
be
enemy is
used
encroaching on our territory.
as a proper obstacle.
All batteries cease fire. You are hitting friendlies.
That would make enemy movements impossible.
Biggie squads have arrived to fight.
We did it.